Welcome back, everybody. My name's Mike, and this is the Northeast Nerfer. Tonight's video is going to be a modification guide on none other than the Nerf rival Kronos. That's right, the bad boy Kronos.
Bad boy, what you gonna do?
Tonight's video, we're going to show you all kinds of modifications for it. We got a bunch going on. We've got our delete door. We've also got our 18 kilogram spring. We've also got our T-handle pull. And we've got a 3D printed prime assist sight, mostly for looks. And we've got our Gavin Fuzzy Customs muzzle brake. That's right, the muzzle brake. We've pretty much got everything that I really wanted for this modification. With that said, I can't wait to do it. So let's jump right in. Okay guys, as you can see, here we are with the Nerf rival Kronos. We've gone ahead and taken the liberty of removing all the screws from the shell here. I wanted to get right into it quickly with you. The other thing is you are going to want to make sure that you have your Kronos primed before you take it apart, or otherwise it will explode on you. So I'm going to go ahead and keep this closed and prime it. Okay, so there we go. Okay, let's see. You gotta be careful because you got these slide pieces back here and they go in a certain way, so we want to take these out. There's your catch. See, this is what having it primed does before you go ahead and take it apart. It didn't explode on me. But since I don't want to leave this under tension that long, I'm going to go ahead and press this and release the tension on it. That way we can go ahead and set that aside. We're going to lose this piece because our prime handle is going to have to go right in there, and we are going to have to do some cutting and whatnot to make that fit. So let's pull that right out of here. Put that aside. Well, we're going to take out this piece just so it doesn't lose it. We're going to take out our door here. I went ahead and made mine into a delete door, but I'm really not. It works and it functions fine, but I think it's going to look a little better. I went ahead and I spent the $5 to get the delete door when I went ahead and ordered all the other stuff for this. With that said, we're going to replace it with the new delete door. We're going to pull this mech out. One giant piece. We're going to take our end piece off. Now I'm a little discouraged because I saw Mr. Nathan take this here apart, and when he did, this follower right here, he ground it down, way down back here to make it come back farther, and by removing this tip made it hold 6 rounds. Well, looking at the new piece, it's already, you're not taking that down any farther. So I'm not encouraged that we're going to get 7 rounds in this, like I said in the review. But 6 rounds is still better than 5.
You're thinking, did he fire 6 shots or only 5?
And we're going to go ahead and remove that piece to get there. We are going to have to take the original follower off. And we got to be careful of that little spring in there because we don't want to lose that when we take it apart. Alright, there's our old follower. Yeah, you'd have to grind that way down so when it comes up against the post it can come up farther to allow for a 6th round, and that would be why you would take this little peg off to make it have room. Well, like I said, I don't think we're going to be able to get any more out of that. So we're just going to install the kit and be happy with the 6 round modification. We're going to take our new follower and we are going to try to get it on here with the spring functioning properly. Just like that. Very happy with that. Okay, now we're going to take our muzzle brake and we're going to put that in the front. And we're going to put our sight in, which we got to make sure the angled part is towards the back. Put that right in the top. See, I went with black and I left the orange trigger and the other orange accents. Let's put our delete door on. So we have the 18 kilogram spring from Worker. 18 kilogram. This should definitely give us a boost in performance. Ooh, I think very much so. The old Kronos spring has got some life to it. The new one has definitely got some more beef.
Hey, where's the beef?
So, that's our new spring. Oh yeah, that's gonna be awesome. We're gonna put in there. Oh, we're definitely gonna need that prime handle. I think I'm gonna increase the seal on this while I'm at it. Might as well. Two wraps right in that channel. One, two. Okay, that should give us a little bit tighter fit on the seal. A little bit, definitely feels tighter. We'll use white lithium grease on this. A little on the finger. I like to put some down in the tube. Put a little on the plunger head. And this helps seal a little bit. And super tough spring. Plunge it down in there. Okay. I am not going to remove the air restrictor on this because I've seen from the Owl Ranch and other guys on YouTube that taking the air restrictor out of a Nerf Rival Kronos doesn't offer any performance-based improvements. So we are going to measure our priming handle here. Seems to be 3/8 squared. That's going to go on the back here. Okay, I can kind of see where that is, so I'm going to try to draw a line on there to where I could mark it. So that is the area I'm going to try to remove. Always wear your safety glasses when using your Dremel. There we go. So now when I connect it, we'll have a nice T-handle pull there. So this will give you an idea of how big of a hole I had to carve to get there. There we go. Makes a world of difference. That side of our slide on. Slide pieces in. Okay, now that we got that all reassembled, we can put a T-handle pull in. We are ready to put the outside piece on. So we are going to screw this back together and see how it works. I prefer to screw them in by hand so I don't over screw and strip the plastic out. Oh, definitely feels like it has a lot more power. I'm glad I put the T-handle pull in there. But we got one more. We got the sight put on still. Pretty straightforward. As you can see, there are 3 little grooves in there, as there are on this side. That will bite into the rail on the top there. So once you pick out where you want it, you match up the other side and you screw it together. Again, I like using a hand screwdriver over my powered screwdriver just because, especially these are 3D printed parts, I do not want to strip out the threaded holes. This is just mostly for aesthetics for me. That's why I put the T-handle in. I just thought it would look good with this. And that is a modified Nerf rival Kronos. So next we'll get it over the chronograph and show you what the 18 kilogram spring did to our upgrade in performance. Alright, here we are with the modified Kronos. We're going to get you some chronograph footage to let you know how it does post upgrade with the 18 kilogram spring inside. We're going to do 2 sets, 6 shots each. Let's see what we get. 169, 170, 167, 170, 171, 171. That's the first set of 6. We're going to load 6 more in for our second set. Well, there you have it, guys. There's my mod guide to my Kronos. These are the upgrades I chose to put on it, starting with that 6-round muzzle brake. Awesome. The delete door for fast access reloads. Wicked cool. The 18 kilogram spring inside giving me speeds of 170 FPS on average. Wow! The T-handle pull is almost a requirement with that 18 kilogram spring. And the Prime Assist sight I just think is a nice touch. I know I said at the beginning of the video that these were all the modifications I wanted for this blaster. And I think I might have fibbed.
Liar! Liar!
Because I think I want the tack rail on the bottom in black and the handguard in black. And I think that'll really make it feel like a Stormtrooper sidearm. That's part of why I love the Phantom Core line so much anyway, is it's got that Stormtrooper vibe. With that said, we're going to give you that data from the chronograph footage right now. As you can see in our first set from the modified Kronos, we averaged 169.7 feet per second over all 6 shots, with a max of 171 feet per second and a low of 167 feet per second, a considerable increase from the 92.5 feet per second we were getting from the stock Kronos. Now in this second set you'll notice that we averaged 171 feet per second with a max of 174 and a low of 167. Remember to check the description below and I'll include links to all these mods and even the ones I still want. Also look for the links to other Nerfers and their videos I mentioned earlier. I hope you liked this video. I hope you found it informative. If you did, hit the like button. Consider subscribing. And as always, Nerf on and be safe.
And these last points, too accurate for sand people. Only Imperial stormtroopers are so precise.